Okay, so if we argue or we agree that h is going to be very small, then what we'll say is that the derivative, we know that h is getting smaller and smaller, but the derivative is this for h very small. And then if I wanted to clear that fraction, I could multiply both sides by h. Ta-da! And so I end up with this new equation, which is just a little bit of manipulation, algebraic manipulation. And since what I'm really after is trying to estimate this y value on my curve, I'm trying to estimate f of x plus h. So I'd like to get f of x plus h by itself. And of course, in order to do that, I can simply add f of x to the other side. And so I have this new formula, as crazy as it seems, that I actually understand what the heck's going on. Just some plain old-fashioned algebra 1. And so this is going to be my template for estimating my new y value. So now I have a couple of things going on in the picture. Of course, I know this distance, and I could refer to that as the change in y, is nothing more than the value I get when I subtract the two y values. And if I want to include it over here, it would be this part. And then that would give me, if I knew that amount, I could take it and add it. Of course, if I knew delta y, I could add it to the original f of x, and I'd get the new one. But the problem is, of course, that I don't know what it is. So what I'm doing is I'm using this line to estimate the y value. Now, if I'm plugging this in, my estimate on that line is going to be this value right here. It's going to give me this. Oh, whoops, did you notice that I wrote a minus over here when I meant a plus? I hope you caught that. So this piece right here is this part of my equation, and we refer to that as dy. It has a fancy name, it's called the differential. So what I'm really getting is not the true value, but I'm getting an estimated y value by taking the old y value, that's right here, that's f of x, and adding this estimate, this differential, to get my estimated y value. So this is going to give me the estimate. Okay, we will keep referring to this picture. Oh, and by the way, one more thing. Of course, notice that my estimate, which is this purple dot, and my true value, which is this pink dot, of course they differ. They're not exactly the same. And so the amount that I'm off, we refer to as the error. We give a little symbol E for error.